Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're once again dedicating the entire list to one of the most forward-thinking, most technically brilliant, and most relentlessly innovative watchmaking houses on the planet. Today, it is all Citizen. From elegant solar-powered everyday companions to the most capable professional aviation instruments money can buy at any sensible price, we're counting down 5 of the very best Citizen watches available right now. These are timepieces built around a singular obsession with precision, innovation, and value that the rest of the industry can only aspire to match. Let's get into it. Number 5. Citizen AW1750 The Citizen AW1750 85L is the watch that opens the door to Citizen's world, and it does so with a quiet, assured elegance and a level of everyday intelligence that makes it one of the most genuinely compelling entry points anywhere in the brand's extensive and impressive catalog. This is Citizen's Eco Drive philosophy distilled to its most accessible and most honest expression. A solar-powered timepiece that harvests energy from any available light source, natural or artificial, stores it with remarkable efficiency, and simply never requires a battery change for as long as you choose to wear it. That single, deceptively simple feature fundamentally and permanently transforms the watch ownership experience in a way that is truly impossible to appreciate until you have lived with it daily and realized you have never once thought about it. The 43mm stainless steel case is clean, purposeful, and impeccably proportioned, confident without aggression, present without ostentation, and the warm champagne dial with its applied indices and neatly integrated date window projects, a versatile, polished character that transitions effortlessly from a business environment to a casual weekend without a moment of awkwardness. Number 4. Citizen Promaster BN0150 The Citizen Promaster BN0150 is a professional-grade dive watch that seizes the concept of value and carries it all the way to the deep end of the ocean, and it does so with a capability, a confidence, and a build integrity that leaves everything competing for your attention at this price point looking frankly inadequate by comparison. Rated to an outstanding 200 meters of water resistance with a bold ion-plated unidirectional bezel and a dial of exceptional clarity and legibility, this is a watch engineered unambiguously for serious aquatic use, not merely the aesthetic suggestion of it. The case construction is robust, purposeful, and exudes the kind of no-nonsense tool watch credibility that only comes from genuine engineering intent rather than styling department approximation. What elevates the BN0150 definitively above every mechanical competitor at its price point is Citizen's proprietary Eco Drive technology, a solar charging system so efficient and so reliable that it eliminates battery dependency entirely, charging perpetually from any light source and storing enough energy to run for months in complete darkness. The movement never stops, never dies, and requires virtually zero maintenance across decades of faithful daily service. A genuinely revolutionary ownership proposition that no automatic watch at any price can honestly replicate. Bold blue and black dial options both deliver outstanding, effortless legibility in any light condition above or below the waterline. The Citizen Promaster Marine BN0150 retails for approximately $295 USD high. And for a solar-powered professional dive watch of this capability and integrity, that figure is simply extraordinary. Number 3. Citizen Eco Drive AT9010 The Citizen Eco Drive AT9010 is the watch that arrives at the precise intersection of sophisticated dress watch elegance and serious professional timekeeping technology, and occupies that rare, coveted space with a poise, a refinement, and a depth of capability that makes it one of the most complete and compelling propositions in Citizen's entire catalog. This is Eco Drive solar charging married to multi-band atomic radio timekeeping, a combination that produces a timepiece of almost unsettling accuracy, one that automatically receives time signals from atomic transmitters across the globe and self-corrects with a precision that renders the concept of setting your watch entirely and permanently obsolete. The 43mm stainless steel case is beautifully finished, with alternating brushed and polished surfaces that communicate genuine manufacture pride and attention to detail, and the richly layered dial, with its power reserve indicator, date display, and elegantly arranged applied indices, achieves a depth of visual sophistication that belongs in a watch at a considerably higher altitude in the market. Sapphire crystal protection, 100 meters of water resistance, and a perpetual calendar that handles date corrections automatically round out a specification that leaves nothing of consequence unaddressed. Whether worn to a formal dinner, a business presentation, or simply carried through the demands of an ambitious daily life, the AT9010 performs with a quiet, effortless authority that only the finest watches can project. The Citizen Eco Drive AT9010 retails for approximately $595 USD, and it delivers a standard of technical achievement and everyday satisfaction that watches at twice the price routinely fail to match. Number 2. Citizen Promaster CB502087. The Citizen Promaster CB502087E arrives at number 2 on today's list, carrying a technological authority, a professional completeness, and a practical intelligence so far in advance of its price point that once you fully understand what this watch actually accomplishes for its owner every single day, the conversation about value stops being interesting because the outcome is simply not in question. This is Citizen's Promaster Sky Series at its most accomplished, an aviation-grade professional instrument of remarkable ambition that fuses the brand's legendary Eco Drive perpetual solar charging with multi-band atomic radio timekeeping synchronized across continents to produce a wristwatch that operates with a precision, a self-sufficiency, and a real-world capability that the entire mechanical watch industry cannot approach regardless of price or prestige. It never requires a battery change, not once, not ever. It charges itself silently and continuously from any light source in any environment, and it receives atomic time signals automatically, self-correcting to maintain accuracy within seconds across an entire lifetime of uninterrupted wear. The bold, commanding 43mm stainless steel case wears with the purposeful, grounded authority of a true professional instrument, and the richly detailed, pilot-inspired dial, organizing world time display, a power reserve indicator, and exemplary legibility into a layout of genuine navigational clarity, rewards every moment of careful exploration without ever sacrificing the instant readability that a professional timepiece fundamentally requires. Sapphire crystal and 100 meters of water resistance address every remaining concern with complete finality. The Citizen Promaster CB502087E retails for approximately $795 USD, and it will redefine permanently and completely what you expect a wristwatch to do for you every single day of your life. Number 1. Citizen Promaster JY807801L. The Citizen Promaster Navihawk JY807801L claims the top position on today's list with a totality of technical achievement, a depth of professional specification, and an accumulated breadth of real-world capability so comprehensively in excess of its price point that placing it anywhere other than number 1 would be an act of straightforward critical dishonesty. And the more time you spend understanding exactly what this watch delivers to its owner, the more inevitable and the more emphatic that conclusion becomes. This is Citizen's ultimate statement in professional aviation timekeeping. The watch that results when an entire organization's decades of accumulated mastery in solar technology, atomic radio synchronization, precision calibration, and professional instrument design is channeled without compromise or restraint into a single object and asked to be the best it can possibly be. The JY807801L is a world-time chronograph of breathtaking ambition. Multi-band atomic radio, timekeeping synchronized across global transmitters for accuracy within seconds across a lifetime. Eco Drive perpetual solar charging that eliminates battery dependency entirely and forever. A fully operational chronograph with 1/20-second precision. A perpetual calendar that manages leap year corrections automatically without intervention. And comprehensive world time display covering every time zone on Earth, all integrated with an engineering coherence and a design intelligence that makes the staggering complexity of its functionality feel completely natural and completely manageable on the wrist every single day.